Everybody, this is Eric from AD Racing Central. We are live with Redout 2 for my Christmas stream, the day before Christmas Eve, where we, rabid consumer Europeans, celebrate our Christmas. I'm going to fiddle with the settings so we get a nice looking thumbnail, and then we are good to go. Great, all set there. The plan is to continue with the A-League campaign, and if any viewer wants to join me for some racing, you are more than welcome to do so. Alright, let's select A-League here. And one more second. Alright, let's go. I've played a bit of this A-League offline. I managed to get all 4 stars on these first tracks, as well as the first 2 tracks in this festival event. And this will award me with some new performance upgrades. We're gonna jump straight into the time attack. Let's switch ship. We're gonna go with Lenari for this one. Let's see if I can just upgrade it a bit. I think I downgraded it before to match the stat requirement for another event. But now I'm all maxed out. Right, let's do it. Martian Dreams. This is a great track. Here we go. So this was a regular time attack. I always forget to check what I need to get the star. A little bit of a bump there. And the U-turn. Yeah, pretty clean U-turn. Up, up and away. Going down. Ouch. Poor cornering there. I hope you all are having a wonderful holiday season so far, wherever you might be, because it's 1 or maybe 2 days left until you can open your Christmas gifts, depending on where you live. Ouch, 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 ouch. Yeah, not very cleanly there. Okay, let's fly 2 kilometers in a single. You know what? This went very quickly. We're gonna do that again, and we're gonna fly a little further this time on the big jump. So I get my 4th star. It's great to be back to making videos. I've had to take a little bit of a time off to deal with some personal stuff. But now I certainly got a lot of motivation to... I should have waited, I think. Was that 2 kilometers? Not sure about that. And then I blew up. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. Then we're off this track, I promise. That doesn't count. Maybe wait with a hyper boost until you're over that big bump on the jump, so I can maximize how far I go on a single jump. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, so no hyper boost here, but I guess here. Okay, let's hope that's enough. I'm finishing the race to see if it was a long enough jump, but I don't think I will grind this star out during the live stream. I'll do that offline. Oh, this chicane series here. Nope, not 2 kilometers. Oh, Megwanes. Hi. Thank you for joining the stream. Alright. Moving on. Arena race. Okay, what's the trophy here? Perform 10 perfect landings. Perfect landings is not really my thing. I'll see how it goes. I'm gonna swap ships now to my Acera. Jesus Christ. This might be a case of confirmation bias, but I feel like every other race is Tartar's Mines. It must be because I don't like this tracks, or this setting I should say. There are several tracks obviously. But you know what? Every video game usually involves something that you don't like, because that will make you like the good parts even more. Zelda Ocarina of Time had the water temple, and every action adventure or slash RPG game has that one level when you are in the sewers for some reason. I'm not very cleanly here. Alright, that's it. I can't blow up once. Alright, let's keep going. So I'm starting to think they added Tartar's Mine so that you would like the other tracks more. But I do like the hazard that the track is so hot that your ship generates more heat, so you have to be much more careful when using the boost, because there can be quite long sessions where you don't regain any health at all. Yeah, I think the environmental effects in this game is one of its strong suits actually. It's one of the more unique things. How the different yeah. How the different types of how to say, what you ride on. For example, gravel makes it harder to turn. I guess that's not very common in racing games, of course, but there are other things like, for example, water will slow you down, but it also cools your ship faster. It adds another strategic dimension to the game. Yeah, that's the section where I usually fall off the track, but now it went quite well. Drifting now and turning inwards. I remember the lessons from Tyrock's video, how to take a corner in this game. When you initiate the corner, you should drift outwards, and as soon as you reach the apex, you should drift inwards and steer towards the exit of the corner, which is exactly how you would turn in a supermoto motorbike race. That's the type of races where the racers drift to a large extent. Oh, we're off to another jump. Okay, it wasn't. It wasn't a very long one. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's the... I tend to always forget that spot where you can pitch up to get to another part of the track. I have a lead of 1.5 kilometers. That's nothing in this game. The other racer might as well be right next to me. We're adding up some perfect landings here. Maybe I'll get that trophy after all. But on this track I'm quite satisfied with landing overall. I'll work on my perfect landings after that. Now I need to save up some health so I can use the boost to make this jump. Alright, now I can't boost at all there, but he goes to the boost rings. Yeah, here's the other jump that I don't like. But we did it. Quite cleanly this time. We have a couple of people watching now. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the support. We're closing in on 1 year for this channel. I think I uploaded my first video in February or March of 2023. Which is not that far off in the future. Right now, yeah. That is in the past, obviously. But March 2024 is fast approaching. And I really with this channel, took everything I learned from my other channel, which is a Toys to Life channel called Coming Clean Gaming. That's the channel that I worked on for a couple of years and eventually brought to the monetization level. But my passion for Toys to Life games has dwindled slightly, and it's really hard to maintain a YouTube channel with something that you're not 100% passionate about. So I needed to make a new channel about video games that I'm more truly passionate about. And that is anti-gravity racing. Hence I made this channel. Oh, this was a long race. Can this please be the last lap at least? I have my camera position at the top right, where it's usually where it says which lap I am at, and so on. It's over. I didn't make 10 perfect landings, but I'm quite happy with that. With that performance. New aesthetic rewards. I got a couple for SR now. I'm gonna... Oh, did I get the cool one? That pointy one? I might as well check that out. And that was the last event of that node. Moving on. Nearest due. I think this might be a new track, as in new for me. Marcus says, I don't watch all the time, but I do love your content, friend. Age racing is such a nostalgic... I have a super emoji. Love, and it deserves more attention. Thank you so much. I'm glad you appreciate my content. There were way too few channels making content about anti-gravity racing, so someone had to pick up the mantle. I'm just going to customize now and see. I got a new tip. Okay, I'm not really sure which one was the new one, but you know what? We're going to switch another one to spice it up. Let's go with this one. New auxiliary. Yeah, what a different. You know what? I might as well use that one. But I do love the visual customization in this game, for sure. Right, let's go. Yeah, thanks a lot, Marcus. I really appreciate it. Thank you for leaving your comment.
This is
Yeah.
Mariana Trench.
Mariana's Trench.
Exodus
I don't think whales live in Marianas Trench. Now I'm going all in biology teacher on you guys. So Marianas Trench is the deepest spot anywhere on Earth underwater. Oh, here are some imaginary creatures here. I think it's around 11,000 kilometers. I don't know what that is in feet. Multiplied by 3, I'd say around 30,000 feet underwater. There should not be a lot of light down there, but I guess that the track is illuminated. So this is the first time I ride this track, so bear with me. A jump here. What else do we got? Oh, the hairpin. Oh, I just dropped the brake there on this underwater gravel that's slowing down quite a bit. Yeah, it's been a while since I tried this game online, as in, whoa, that did not go as planned. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going and see how it goes. I was going to say that it was some time ago when I tried this game, the matchmaking system in this game. I found it hard to find opponents, even... I should be able to rewind here. That's what. Here we go. And it didn't work all that well, which is a bit sad that the you know, the core online racing community, that it died out a bit quite quickly. But that's the case in most racing games, so it doesn't. Okay. Okay, let's do one more rewind. So I don't think it says a lot about Redout 2 as a game. I mean, it's the very niche genre of anti-gravity racing. But if you look at other games like F-Zero 99, there are a lot of people playing that game. And you can still find online races with Wipeout Omega Collection. But then again, Wipeout Omega Collection is the... Yeah, F-Zero and Wipeout are, of course, of course, the juggernaut franchises. I am not playing very well right now, but it is the first time I'm playing this map. I might have to play the second time to get past this event. We'll see. It's quite hard. We don't know where the corners are. You don't know the good spots to use the hyper boost either. I have another comment that I haven't read yet. Ah. Okay, I'm learning the track, guys. Is this a good hyper boost spot? I might actually be that. Another jump. Where's the ah, there it is. Sorry, I strafed the wrong way in the air. I'm sorry for this performance, guys. I might as well take a break and read a comment here. What's up, man? Happy holidays to you. Always glad to see you streaming some Redout 2. Love this game. You have a great channel. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you so much for the support. Those were some really heartwarming comments I've gotten just since I started this stream. I can really feel the Christmas spirit here. Yeah, thank you so much. I think what Joss that Bite wrote the comment. I mean, that's the support. That's the kind of support that small YouTube channel needs to keep going, to take the channel to the next level. Because maintaining a YouTube channel with weekly uploads takes a lot of time and effort. And you really need that encouragement from your viewers to be able to keep going. So keep posting that type of comments, not necessarily just to me. If you follow other small YouTube channels, keep writing those comments to them as well. They are appreciated more than you could ever imagine. If you don't have a YouTube channel of your own, then you know exactly how much they mean, of course. We're closing in on 4th place. We might even make the podium. Hyper Boost, taking a gamble here. Okay, it was a decent spot. No, we are in this stupid part of the track here. Okay, I managed to stay on the track this time at least. Yeah, this was a really cool track and the setting as well. Can we make it to 3rd place? Jump. Oh, we're down the water again. My next video will probably be a community shoutout video about some other anti-gravity racing focused YouTube channels that I want people to know about. That will be my Christmas gift to the community. Oh, if you guys didn't know that either, there are some... There's a YouTuber called Beak who has... he has created a Discord server for hosting... Alright, 2nd and fastest lap time. You know what? I'm happy with that. Yeah, Beak has created a Discord server for upcoming Redout 2 tournaments. He did the same for Wipeout Omega Collection. We've actually had a couple of tournaments so far. You can see the summary of tournament number 1 on my channel. So that's a really good thing to keep the community alive for this game. Alright, my goal with this stream is to get to Conqueror. Unlocking a new team is always fun in the campaign. So I better keep going. Okay, there was there were a couple of races here. Alright, we're streamed for 22 minutes. Yeah, I got a couple of minutes left. Mars Memorial. I'm gonna switch up the ship now. We're gonna go with Lunare. Did I unlock some new parts? I don't know. No, that should be say there. Oh, we have some new aesthetics here. Yeah, that's a really cool tip, but it's not unlocked yet. But we got some new flaps. Oh, look at these flaps. In case you didn't know, these are all cosmetics. Alright, let's go with the Partisan Delta. Looks good. Alright, let's start. Yeah, this is Mars Memorial. This track I have drove on before. Yeah, while we're on the subject of other YouTube channels, the best way to support a YouTube channel is, of course, to leave supportive comments, but technically the very best way to support a YouTube channel is to watch the videos. That might sound quite obvious, but when I say watch the videos, I mean watch the videos and watch them in their entirety, because there are two aspects of this. First of all, watch time is probably the most important part of the YouTube algorithm, and if you watch videos, you give the channel watch time. And the second part is retention rate. Retention rate is the percentage of how long a video is viewed. So for example, if 10 people watch a YouTube video, that video will get 10 views, and if they all stop watching halfway through, then the retention rate of that video will be 50%. And as you may imagine, people's attention span on YouTube is not that great. So if you have a retention rate over 40%, that's quite good actually. But it depends on video. Usually the well-edited, informative videos usually get a higher retention rate. And with these videos with less substance, like let's play content and all that, gets a little bit lower retention rate. So, view time and retention rate. Keep those words in mind, people, when supporting a YouTube channel. Oh, I missed a couple of speed pads. Oh, okay. I just remember that little thing had a hitbox. Will we make it anyway? Yeah, that was embarrassing. But you know what? Showing failure is also important. At the end of the day, playing these types of games is about having fun. Okay, is this a last lap? Who knows? I went between the boost. Are they called boost pads in this game? Maybe boost gates. They're more like gates than pads. Oh, I need to stay off the walls now to regain some health. There we go. Up on the hill. Oof, barely stayed off the wall now. Alright, we're closing in on the stretch here. Activating the hyper boost. Wow, pretty clean section there. Cooling down in the water. Yeah, it's really fun to see when your skills improve at a game. That could come by just playing the game, obviously. That is a good way to get better. But sometimes you also need to, play with a purpose, Check guides and then actively... No! Almost. I held my breath there. Come on. That was the last lap, probably. Oh, come on. Second. We can't have it like that. Or can we? Yeah, I wanted to get to a conqueror ship. Ah, that was very unsatisfying. But we have 3 more races here, and then we have the conqueror event as well, and I really want to unlock that ship during this stream. Alright, and here we unlock some new performance parts as well. Let's go. Yeah, where was I? Sometimes it's hard to play the game at a proper level and talk about it at the same time. What was I talking about? Oh. Yeah, improving at the game, that's right. Yeah, you need to sometimes play with a purpose. You need to watch a guide and then actively try to mimic the stuff you see, or actively improve on a certain aspect. Down. And also watching replays and things when you play the game is also important. This goes for shooters and racing games alike. And that's not something that you typically do, because you don't want to waste your precious game time by just watching yourself play a replay, especially when you underperform or something. But it is important to do, and That's something that I do, I guess, more than most, since I record a lot of footage from videos and then I inevitably watch myself playing the games. Because the things you don't do well are usually very subtle. You don't think about them during the actual race or the actual match. So the only way to find out what you're doing wrong is to watch replays. Lots of jumps on this track. I guess the trophy on this map is related to perfect landings. Okay, that was the first lap of who knows how many. I can't see because my own face is in front of the lap counter. But we are not in first place. The races are getting a bit more tricky. That's a good tactic, strafing in the air rather than turning. And you're happy, Lucy. Should be able to catch up now. Wow. Down, down, down. You lose a lot of speed when in the air. Scrape the wall there. Boosting a bit more. We have another hyper boost. Should I waste it here? I'm not really sure where the best spots for hyper boosts are on this map, but that one turned out to be quite good actually. And another jump. Yeah, the tracks in this game are so cool. I don't remember who did it, but someone described this game as an interactive roller coaster. I think that's a very spot on description about Redout 2. Oh, there's someone very close behind me. I could hear the engine. Oh, so close. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, but I'm not grinding out that star. I'm happy with second place. Time attack, okay. Gonna swap ships now to maybe another ship. Yeah, that's right, the wall is... Yeah, let's just upgrade this a bit. $533. I'm not fond of this color scheme. Let's pick another one. Yeah, let's go with this purple one. Do you have some new cool parts? I like this one and this one. Maybe this way it will look a little bit more sleek. Okay. This was not really good from this angle. Okay, flaps. Are we going big flaps or small flaps? This one's auxiliary. That's the one I switched before. Alright. Looks a bit weird, but we'll take it. Okay, I've been streaming for 33 minutes. I usually go for around an hour or so. Because my Christmas chores is not done. I have yet to wrap some of my children's Christmas gifts, which I'm going to do after the stream. That's the way I prioritize. First live stream, then my children's Christmas gifts. No, I know, I'll have time for that. Hyper boost is not charged yet. Oh, now I can't remember what this ship's main stats were. It doesn't feel like speed, so maybe this isn't a good time trial ship after all. We'll see how it goes. I'm not really familiar with the time trial meta in this game. I'm sure there are people. There are some really good Redout 2 players out there uploading content of world records and so on. I'm sure they know all about the Redout 2 meta. What ship you should use for which event. But I guess that in this game is more of a pure racing game. So I guess the ships that is the most appropriate for time trial is probably the most appropriate one for racing as well. Oh, that's not the spot to use a hyper boost. That differs in other games, for example. Oh, that went quite well. For example, in Wipeout, where the ship most appropriate for a time attack is not necessarily the best one for a regular race. We got some new loadout components now. A performance component, so we're gonna switch this one up right away. And we're gonna keep riding in the... Okay, I have to... The wall is, sorry, WRG, that's right. And yeah, we had some new component here. Okay, we're losing a bit of steer by gaining a bit of strafe. I'd say strafe is quite important, so let's go with that. A new livery as well, maybe. This one looked quite cool. Yep. Oh, sorry, jumped out. Alright, the last one is a race. Perform 10 perfect landings. Not gonna happen, but we gave it a shot. Mariana Trench again. I think isn't it called Mariana's Trench? No, maybe there's a band. Let's call that, I think. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I think if I were to criticize this game a bit, I think one problem is, you know, when the races go on, this game is so fast-paced, so the different participants, your opponents, you're usually so far away from each other. There's not really that ship next to another ship action that you see from Wipeout, for example. And also thanks to the fast pace, when people race on different skill levels, the players in the front tend to be 10 kilometers plus ahead of the other. Okay. A lot of weird jumps here. We are in third place, but we're gonna fix that. Is this a hyper boost spot? No, it wasn't. That was a waste of hyper boost. There we go. So I'm a bit curious, I might as well chat with you guys in the live chat. First of all, thank you so much for being here, hanging out during the stream. I really appreciate the support. What is your favorite anti-gravity racing game? That's the question for you all. Is it Redout 2? Is that why you're here? Or is it another game that is your, you know, that one favorite anti-gravity racing game? I would really appreciate it if anyone could leave a comment about what your favorite anti-gravity racing game is, and I will tell you mine after that. Another jump. Oh, we got a comment. I promise you, I'll read the comment. They show up on screen, but I have a hard time reading them because, first of all, because I'm in the middle of a race. Second of all, because my stupid face is in front of the comment. I could have paused the race, we're playing offline, but that will take me out of the flow a bit. But if anybody else wants to leave a comment about which your favorite integrated racing game is, I would love to know. It helps me out a lot knowing this stuff, because then I know what type of games I should make content about. During my last poll, a lot of people wanted to see more Ballistic NG content. So that might happen in the near future. What's my lead? 1.2 kilometers. I mustn't fall off the track down into the depths of Mariana Trench. An intersection. I don't know which is the fastest way to this of these two. We are closing up on a chicane series. We'll see if that was a good place to activate the hyper boost. No, I braked. So, and we're done. Preferred 10 profit line is maybe next time. Alright, let's see the comment here. Let's see, it's a bit like old school arena shoot. Playing Quake as a newbie is not too funny. Yeah, I see what you mean. That was obviously a comment about getting owned by good players in Redout 2. No, it's not a good feeling. Hell, even if two pro players meet one, they usually win by 10 or 0 or so. Yeah, that's probably true. It's been a while since I played Quake, but I did it a lot during my youth. Wipeout Fusion and Wipeout HD Fury for me. Ah, I see. Good picks. And Meg1S, your favorite is Redout 2. I see. I can definitely see where you both are coming from. Let's see here. Yeah, Wipeout Fusion. That's a bit I didn't play that game all that much, to be honest. That's the PS2 Wipeout game. That, in retrospect, wasn't all that well received, but I guess a bit unique. And I haven't played it a lot myself, so I'm not the one to speak anything about its quality. But Wipeout HD Fury I played a lot, and that is also, I would have to say, my favorite anti-gravity racing game for various reasons. Many of them nostalgic, of course. Alright, I'm quite happy here. We're gonna move on to the Conqueror event. Okay, 175. And Marcus, yes, black sheep of Wipeouts, I guess, but I loved it. Yeah, you know, if you love the game, then you should play the game. And played it to heck in my youth. Yeah, it's hard to beat nostalgia, that's for sure. Right, we're at 42 minutes. We're gonna stream for about an hour. Age of Fury is amazing. Just the menu, just the menu gets the pulse going. That's the deal with this game, the sense of style. All right, now we're gonna unlock the Conqueror. How many stars do I need for that? 3. We might as well do it in the first strafe if we're lucky. Let's keep on going with Wallace RG. It's been working out quite well, actually. Oh, hello, Beak. Glad to see you stream again. Thank you so much, Beak. It's great to be here again. Yeah, I had to be taking some time off for a couple of weeks. Sometimes you just need a break for various reasons. And I'm not gonna bore you with the details. I just say that it's great to be back to stream again. My goal is to stream on a weekly basis. And I will try to keep that up from now on. And I usually do it on Sundays, and today is Saturday. But I figured that tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and yeah, I'm pretty sure playing video games at Christmas Eve, I bet that there are millions of people who are going to do that tomorrow. But I also figured that I'll leave everybody, you know, to the option of hanging out with their family. I just thought that this Christmas, the day before Christmas Eve, was a better day to stream. And I know that if you live in the United States, you don't celebrate Christmas tomorrow, you celebrate on Christmas Day, which arguably makes more sense. But in most parts of Europe, we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. And it's because Will Ferrell, the actor, he is married to a Swedish woman. So he had to be answering for why people from Sweden, and I am also from Sweden, in case you didn't know. He had to answer the question why Swedish people celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve and not Christmas Day. And he said it's because they are so rabid consumers. They just need to open those Christmas gifts. They can't wait one more day. That's lap number 1 out of 2, 3. We'll see. I can't see the lap counter because my face is in the way. Ouch, 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 ouch. Yeah, during my time with this channel, I've always loved anti-gravity racing games, but I haven't really delved deep into the communities of certain games. And I met so many people that are so super passionate about, it might be a single game that they play for hundreds and hundreds of hours and master to perfection. And that is so impressive. That's not something that I would probably do myself. Not that there's anything wrong with it, that's definitely not that, but given the nature of my channel, I need to and I want to play different types of games, meaning I could never be that one expert on a certain game. I guess I could certainly perform good enough to give tips to most players, but it will never be a master who uploads world record after world record. And I'm quite happy with that because when I stream, let's see, first fly for 100 meters. Okay, why are you supposed to do that? Alright, I'll hold that thought because now we unlocked the Conqueror ship. Now we're gonna see a little movie.
Powerful strafe thrusters and a steer that's hard to tame. The Conqueror is one of the fastest ships in the league.
Oh, a speed ship.
Pilot's motto is, you only live one straight at a time.
You only live one straight at a time. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so this is basically, you could take a hit and it's very fast. So this is basically the Piranha of the Redout universe. I am obviously going to pick that ship now. That's not the one. Where is it? Conquer. We are going to have to customize it a bit. Max everything out with the parts I've unlocked. I don't have a lot of orange parts yet, so I couldn't really top speed, durability. I go with speed. It was already a durable ship. I went straight 550. Yeah, so we had a lot of strafe and a lot of top speed. How? Yeah, I had a couple of parts unlocked. That one looked quite sleek. Yeah, I'm sorry if you don't want to see some racing, but this is important too. That one. Auxiliary. Noisy cricket. I think that's for the Men in Black movie, the first one. I just exposed how old I am. Huge powers. Oh, the power cells are on top. That's a nice detail. This looks like a V6 engine. Which is, I guess it isn't, because that's something that you have on cars. Yeah, this was actually quite cool. This breaks up the general design, because the engines are usually in the lower back part of the ship, but now it's in the front. Exposed charger, and the tip. Not allowed. I guess this one was cooler, but it's not unlocked yet. All right, trying out the new ship. Let's see how it goes. Marcus said, sorry, missed your comment. Let's be real, most of AG fans aren't younglings. We have families and obligations. Yeah, that's true. When I compare the statistics of my two channels, my other channel that I don't upload that often now was a Toys to Life channel, mostly about Skylanders, you know, that classic Toys to Life game. And then my audience were usually at the age was around high school, maybe early 20s. And when I look at the stats of my anti-gravity racing channel, then yeah, let's just say that the average age increased about 10 years. Most viewers on my channel are around between the ages 25 and 35. Which actually is a bit younger than me, but I guess it's a boomer genre. It had maybe its glory days during the 90s, and now people have grown up and still play the games that are coming out. But I still have hopes for this genre. I will make a video soon about the best anti-gravity racing games released in 2023. There weren't a lot of them, but there actually were some. One of them was called Anti-Gravity Racing. That's the actual name of the game, Anti-Gravity Racing. I made a video about it when it came out. It's a very bare bones, very pixelated, not pixelated, a very low res, few polygon, very simple racing game, where you sort of grind out. You win races and you grind the money to buy better and better parts and better ships. So the game is a bit grindy and not very skill focused in that sense. But it was a decent experience for $10. The second game I'm going to cover in that video was called Flash Out 3. This, I guess, is also an indie title, but it was a bit more money put into that. It was a combat focused anti-gravity racing game, very inspired by Wipeout. It had a few flaws, but it had its certainly its own style. Flash Out 3, I made a couple of videos about that game too. It came out in March of last year, I think, or maybe April. And the last anti-gravity racing game that came out last year was F-Zero 99. And that's actually a big deal. Who knows what Nintendo will do with the F-Zero franchise in the future. Now I'm wasting the hyperboost here. Nice. Okay, I didn't talk so much about the ship now, but it felt quite good. It had much less grip than both Lunare and Acera. So you need to plan your cornering much more. The ship felt much more floaty in the corners, but it felt very precise and fast. I actually liked it quite a bit. Conqueror. And we have NitroBoast245 in the channel. Merry Christmas, Eve, yeah, Merry Christmas, Eve. Now, I see what you did there. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, Nitro. It's a pleasure as always. 53 minutes, we're gonna go a couple of more races before I'm off to my next Christmas Eve chores. Mariana Trench again, nice. And what type of race was it? Time attack, 1 lap. Okay. Fly 2 kilometers in a single jump. Okay, we'll see how that goes. But we're gonna keep... Do we need another color scheme? Kinda like that one. You know what? We're gonna keep the orange one. I like it. It's the color of my favorite motorbike brand, KTM. Which you can see here a bit behind me. It says ready to race here. That's the motto of KTM. Now I made some shameless commercials for KTM as well. But I really long for spring again, actually. I used to be a winter person, but when I moved to a house with a garden And when I bought my motorbike, then I became a summer person who can't wait for spring to come so I can do fun stuff in the garden and ride my motorbike again. The goal for next season is to learn how to supermoto drift on my bike. But that costs a lot of money because you wear down your tires quite a bit. Ah! Where's the track? There it is. I have such a love-hate relationship for the jumps in this game. Some of them are so tricky, but they are so satisfying when you actually land them. Oh, and I might as well talk about it now we are closing in on the end of the stream. The new racing game was released very quite recently, maybe a week or two. Rocket Racing, which is technically not its own game, is a game mode for Fortnite. It's a racing game in Fortnite where you play as vehicles very similar to the ones in Rocket League, and the add-on was made by the Rocket League developer, which I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. So that's a futuristic fantasy racing game that I thought I'd actually make a video about and see how that goes. It's definitely not an anti-gravity racing game, even though you fly through the air quite a bit. Oh, okay, I didn't fly 2 kilometers in this case. Yeah, but the niche of my channel, AG Racing Central, is to cover anti-gravity racing, but also futuristic racing games. So that would fit into that maybe. Oh, we got another trophy. Alright, Gamer Alex says, what consoles do you own? I own an Xbox 360, which is technically my wife's, but I play it on her. I play it more than her. I own a PS4 that I've kept mostly because I don't have the disc version of my PlayStation 5, so I need some games that are only available on disc, like the Skylanders games. I need to play them on my PlayStation 4 and Disney Infinity and all that, which I don't do all that much now, but I'm still keeping it anyway. And then I have a PlayStation 5. I did have a Steam Deck briefly. I miss it a bit, but I sort of had to sell it to afford the motorbike that I bought last summer. But I have plans to buy a Steam Deck again because I want to be able to play Ballistic NG in a more convenient way. So that's the consoles: 360, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation 5. Those are my consoles. And I play on the PlayStation 5 the most. I consider that my main console. Usually on my Switch, I only play games that are maybe games that are only available on the Switch, or games that I, for some reason, really feel that I need to own in a handheld version. Conga ships are perfect for hot areas like Tartars. I think I'll test you out your new ride. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I don't like Tartarus mines, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta face your fear straight on. Oh, Solar Ecstatic here. He says, thank you so much for being here, Solar. Great to have you here. So, if you guys play Redout 2, another question for the chat. If you play Redout 2, what platform do you play the game on? It's available on Steam and the Xbox systems and the PlayStation systems, but what console or platform do you play Redout 2 on? Which one do you prefer if you own it on multiple systems? Ouch. For some reason I feel like the Steam version is the most popular one for Redout 2, but I'm not sure. That's just a feeling that I have, not based on any empirical data. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Did not see that corner coming. Where is the track? It's not there. Did I have any no rewinds on this track. Alright, let's just keep going and see how it goes. Let's see to get any PS5 and PC is my only means of gaming today, Marcus says. I see. Yeah, a PC will get you quite far. I guess that if you own a good gaming PC, they can be expensive, but then you can play almost any game. I guess if you're not using, emulators and stuff, I guess there are some, if you're interested in some Switch exclusive games like the Mario games and Zelda games, I guess you can play them legally on your computer. And there are some exclusive games for PlayStation 5 as well, but they are getting released more and more often on PC now. So I guess you're not missing out on a lot if you only have a PC. I mean, all games that are released for Xbox are released on Game Pass. They are released on PC too, so it makes sense for a PC to be your only gaming system. Winning with a 3-second lead, I probably would have done that if I didn't crash on that jump, so I'm quite happy with that. Alright, I missed a comment from Marcus. PS3 was the last console I owned. Best one I've had in my life. Yeah, the PS3 is a classic console. And Archibald says, the exposed engine of Conqueror I would like to think is a reference to how its previous 4 iterations looked from the original. Oh yeah, I guess the versions from Redout 1, where you were a different version of each team's ship. Solar says, you'll be a contender in the Transcendence 24 Wipeout tournament. Oh, there's the new Wipeout tournament. Yeah, I didn't double check the date, but yeah, sure. If it doesn't take 4 hours like last time, I'll be sure to be there. I want to cover and make summaries of the events too, it's just that it's so time consuming to do so, but of course I would like to take part in the Wipeout event. And you play on a PS5, I see. 20,000. Okay, we're gonna do one more race. I know a bunch of people just joined, but I usually tend to strive to stream for just around an hour. So this will be the last race of the stream. I'm glad we got a conversation going about people's favorite racing games and their favorite platforms of choice. Yeah, but let's see who wrote it. Yeah, Solar. I'll check the Beaks the Discord server about the event, because the last event I participated in was a lot of fun. Beak is such a great tournament host, coming up with a perfect mixture of events and also just the pure logistics of keeping the races going. We are very lucky to have Beak in our community. Oh, that was fast. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, we're down in the trenches again. I'm not very familiar with these maps, but I read them a couple of times tonight. Ah, lost track there. Okay, can I see? There it is. Okay, so we just barely missed it. Come on. Okay. The game didn't register when I pulled the thruster again. That was not my fault. I pressed the accelerator button before ending the rewind, so it didn't register me hitting the gas. Let's see if I can catch up. I can with a hyper boost. Yeah, we're already in 3rd place, but now we're low on health. need some... the water. We're cooling down a bit. Okay, second place. Can we make it to first? And another thing, I think this game, Redout 2, I think it did a lot of good things for the anti-gravity racing community. It feels like people discovered the genre through this game. It seems to be many people's first anti-gravity racing game, and maybe the only anti-gravity racing game they play. But maybe that will lead them to my channel, and hopefully people... Yeah, that sounded a bit narcissistic. But one of the goals of my channel is to make people discover anti-gravity racing games that they didn't know about. Which I have gotten a couple of comments about every now and then, about people discovering games through my channel, and nothing could make me more happy. Everything I can do to expand the community is a good thing. I didn't see that corner again. Yeah, you do have these little prompts before every corner about, these little arrows appearing before each corner, telling you what type of corner it is and which way it goes. But it's sometimes not enough because of the fast pace of this game. That was not the proper hyper boost use time. Okay, we are... come on! Okay, rewinding again. We might make it to first place. Okay, here. And hitting the acceleration. Okay, the track is sideways there. Okay, I think I went between... Yeah, the track was on either side of me. Okay, we might... Well, I might not make the podium after all, but you know what? Sometimes you gonna have to end it on a bad note. It's just what happens sometimes. You gotta know when it's time to quit. Okay, we're close on to third place. Doing a Hail Mary hyper boost here. No grip, no grip. Where's the track? Where's the track? There it is. Ouch, 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 no. I have no health left. No health left. Let's cool down. We're underwater. Okay, now I got a bit excited. I know if a couple of you left comments. I will read them. I just can't get out of this flow. Okay, there's one more lap. Okay, then I must make a pause and read the comments here. Oh, I missed a couple of comments here. Alright. Okay, I missed a couple of comments here. But I missed Redout 2. I haven't played it for yonks. Yeah, we did play it on a stream once, if I remember correctly. So, okay, let's see. I say you're at the Grace place, so I got around, but thank you so Marcus for being here. Maybe you're gone now, but thank you so much for being here. God jul och gott nytt år, he says. That means Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in Swedish. Would your dream be to do a review on a brand new Wipeout and being sponsored by KTM? Yes, I guess that would be my dream. Making a KTM sponsored YouTube video about Wipeout. That would be super awesome. So I'm 18 years old, 18 years into playing anti-gravity racing game, and yeah, you're still showing me new ones I haven't seen before. That is super sweet to hear, Solar. That was the goal of my channel, one of the goals. Because in these niche genres, the community is super important. Okay, we're on the last lap of the last race for the evening. Not ever. Let's see if I can make that stupid jump again. I have a couple of rewinds left just in case. I was totally fooled by the track being split in two on vertically on either side of you. I did not see that coming. Are we here again? No, that's not it. The next jump. I just saw you said something about wrinkles are showing from age. I don't think you. There it is. Oh, come on. Okay, almost. Solar, you are not that old, if I remember correctly. There we go. Not the fastest landing, but at least we landed. Now I got 2 rewinds left for the... Or was it that jump? I'm not sure. The jump where I crashed a couple of times before. Ouch. Poor cornering here. Okay, we are in first place. Can we make this event a 3-star? Or maybe a 4-star, but I do not know what the trophy star was about on this track. Respawn a maximum of 1 time. Yeah, did not make that one, but we got in first place. I'm quite happy with that. Agreed. I mean, what's something about with the community who burns these rounds into their retina? Yeah, exactly. And you are 22, going on 30. Yeah, I guess you are, eventually. Alright, we did manage to reach our goals of unlocking the Conqueror ship. That was a very fun ship to use, actually. It felt very fast, not very precise and a bit floaty, but a lot of fun to play as. I'm really starting to feel the difference between the different ships in this game. There definitely is some depth to customizing your ships. And we unlocked some more Gabriel. We unlocked some more loadout components, performance loadout components. But we've been going on for more than an hour now, and I'm quite happy with where we are right now. That will be the end of the stream, so I can get back to my last few of my Christmas chores. But thank you so much. We got a comment here. For you get Redout 1 and look the lore. Yeah, there's no variant story. I've read up a bit on the lore in Redout 1. I will maybe make a lore video about that game as well. But that will be it. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out in the chat. It means a lot to me. And I wish you all a great holiday season and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. No, I'll be back before New Year's with another video. But thank you so much for joining. I'm Eric from AG Racing Central, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.